Hello and welcome to a wonderful game on the N64. This is Carmageddon 64. You may have seen the Angry Video Game Nerd do a video on this a few days ago, but that review only really scratched the surface in terms of, well, how terrible this game actually is. Because, well, James or whoever of the Cinemassacre guys actually wrote that review wasn't really familiar with the series and especially not familiar with Carmageddon II, of which this is an absolutely abysmal port. Again, this was created by Software Creations in the UK and published by Titus, or Titus if you will, whom you of course might remember from such wonderful video games as, well, Superman 64. So you know you can expect quality when you see that old Fox logo that they like to use, their mascot Titus the Fox. But never mind that, let's actually get into the game here, and good god, that music is way louder than it should be. It should be a little bit more quiet once we actually get to the main menu here. So let's see what we got. We got the basic options here. We have the main Carmageddon mode, which is the single player campaign. And this is, I guess, just a single race. And we have head-to-head as well. I do like the animation there of the two Maxes just kind of headbutting each other. That's kind of cute. We have a practice mode here. Pretty basic stuff. Let's see what's in the options menu. Sound. Yeah, we got some sound tests. Memory card. Controller options. We have 3 presets to choose from. I'll just use the default one. Nothing particularly exciting about that, so let's go to the main mode and get this train wreck started. So to start off with, we have 2 cars available. We have the Red Eagle, driven by Max Damage, the wonderful happy chap there that we can see on the right. And here's Diana. Her car is better suited to, well, racing and running over pedestrians rather than actually crashing into other vehicles, which is more of Max's forte. And since crashing into other vehicles is how you're really supposed to play Carmageddon, we should probably... yeah, let's just go with Max. And we could change our name if we... oh, hold on. That's a good reaction to having to play Carmageddon 64. So let's see, we have... just like in the original PC version of Carmageddon 2, all the events are kinda divided into these blocks of 3 races. So we have this one... yeah, I think that is actually a Naked Gun reference there. Nice beaver. So that's nice. And Carmageddon, of course, always loved the juvenile humor. That's kind of their thing. We have 2 races in Beaver City. Different course layouts, but the same map. And we have the quarry as well. Let's just start with the first race here and see what we can do. Yeah, Rambo back. Nobody cares. Oh yeah, we actually have a plot in this version. Now, originally there was no plot in Carmageddon or Carmageddon 2, but when they had to censor the games and replace all the pedestrians with zombies, they kinda came up with this nonsense about the fatal toxification of the Earth's atmosphere and zombification of all the people and that sort of thing. Just kind of give you an excuse as to why we are running over the zombies. Whereas back in the original games, with the pedestrians, we were just running over them for fun and profit. Because, well, Carmageddon of course started as a Death Race 2000 licensed game, but they lost the license and Carmageddon was born, and that was pretty much it. Oh, Drive to Survive. Oh, that is the Netflix documentary on Formula 1, so that's a nice thing there. Oh, just this is loud. Hold on. Okay, that should be better. Yeah, kinda had to set my audio there a little bit because it was way too loud. And yeah, we can already tell that the essence of Carmageddon II has not really survived the porting job all that gracefully. Are apparently stuck on Diana's car, the Hawk there. And we can have to get out of this. No, I don't think we can. Okay, time to recover. Okay, there's reverse. We have found reverse. Oh, Jesus. I can barely control this thing. Now, I have played Carmageddon 2 as well as Carmageddon 1 more than is really healthy for anyone. Oh, how are we already at that? So I had taken a whole bunch of damage there, but the right shoulder button will, of course, fix the car. If you double tap it, it will fix it instantly, no matter how much damage I've taken. Oh my god, what the hell was that? Okay, that's an explosive barrel, don't hit that. Wow, these controls are incredibly sensitive. You can also tell that we are actually taking damage from hitting the zombies. Now that was never a thing in the actual real Carmageddon games. When you run over pedestrians, you did not take any damage. How did I actually use the... No, not that. Oh, Christ. Which button uses the... Okay, there it is. Got some different cameras here as well, but we'll just go back to the default. Or we would if I wasn't pressing the complete wrong button. Okay. Yeah, C up uses the power-ups. We have the zombie electro ray, as it's called in this particular game. Originally, of course, the pedestrian electro bastard ray. But they removed all the mildest profanity from this version, so it's a bit on the sanitized side. Also, I do have to point out that we have killed 15 out of 80 zombies. Now, in the original games, there would be hundreds upon hundreds of zombies or pedestrians. Of course, if you play the uncensored version. But here, since the N64 was the N64 and this port is absolute cack, well, we only have a few dozen zombies to mow down. So these levels are just largely barren, and there really isn't much there in terms of... Wow, this electro bastard ray just absolutely sucks. Barely has any range whatsoever. Oh yeah, we got some stuff. Oh, that was a hitbox. Okay, well. So these... Oh, piss off, I was trying to explain game mechanics. Okay, fine. Since Ed101 here wants to get his ass kicked, then I guess we shall oblige. Yeah, as I was about to explain, the red crates with the, angry face on them, those are power-ups that affect pedestrians. Or, specifically, they are weapons that you use against pedestrians, such as the Electro Bastard Ray. Then the green crates are... They're just random effects on pedestrians. So they get, stupid heads and whatnot. And yeah, we are just kinda... smashing old Ed here into bits. He's a robot, so that should be fine for him. And we are getting only 5 seconds of extra time from doing this issue. I should probably repair our wreck here. Because... There we go, we killed someone. We only get 15 seconds from doing that, which is pretty ridiculous because on PC when you destroyed an opponent... Oh, Jesus. Well, these physics are wrong. Very, very wrong. I mean, everything about this game is wrong. If you're used to Carmageddon II like I am. The course layouts seem to be mostly the same here. See what we got. Yeah, we have a bunch of power-ups in this little... Oh, good rock springs. Yeah, that's great. Let's just make the handling even worse. Oh, a whole 20 seconds of extra time. Oh, well, here's Anna in the Hawk again, so let's see if we can take her out. Oh, and we have the Corvette. I forget who actually drove that thing, what the driver was called. Also, you can see the orange icons there on the bottom of the screen. Those are our upgrades. We can find upgrades scattered around the map. And obviously we have the armor on the left there, as well as power in the middle, and offensive on the right. Yes, that is supposed to be a fist. It doesn't look anything like a fist, but it's supposed to be one. Could have sworn there was an upgrade somewhere around here. Oh god, we have slutty Austin Powers ourselves. So let's just try to fix that. Now, I was originally trying to play the PAL version of this, but since my N64 is... Oh Jesus, greased tires. This is bad, bad, very bad. Ooh, don't like that. Yeah, I was trying to play the PAL version because I don't remember if it's supposed to be better than this one. But it does have red blood for the zombies at least. And it has some other differences as well. I think the handling was changed between the versions, but I can't actually remember which one is supposed to be better. So for all I know, this is better, which would be quite scary as a concept. Oh, we're really not doing all that well at all. The Corvette is better. Oh, actually got a pretty decent amount of time there. And then we got nothing, so that's good. Oh, whoops. Oh, apparently the lamppost just disintegrates. Please stop grinding against us. That's very rude. Oh god. I mean, as a fan of the original games, this hurts. Now I'm doing this video, like I said, because, well, I am familiar with these games and I wanted to kind of show off some stuff that the AVGN really did not cover at all, but see if we can just get a little bit more field of view there. Now, of course, the PC version of Carmageddon II is known for having an absolutely fantastic, ahead of its time damage model, which, I mean, it wasn't really surpassed until many years later, maybe a decade later. Perhaps even more, or even longer. Arguably, you could say that, well, BeamNG Drive might have actually been the first game that really matched the damage model that Carmageddon II had all the way back in 1998. Well, we seem to have destroyed the Corvette, so if we can ever find the final opponent, well, we do have the radar there, of course. Let's just get back to the regular old camera there. Now, yeah, one thing I definitely do not like about this version is that you get way too little time to do any of this. In the original, the when you crashed into opponents, you would get like 30 seconds, like easily when you crashed into them at any kind of speed. And when you destroyed them, you would get like, I don't know, like a minute or two, even more, if you were really giving it to them. I'm going the wrong way here. Little U-turn there, and you see if we can find the Hawk before we run out of time, because that would be quite embarrassing. I seem to be stuck on this highway, so that's good. Can we get off? No, we cannot. Good grief, this is sad. So let's just see if we can ever actually get off this road. Or maybe Diana will come to us in the Hawk. That would also help. The frame rate, as I'm sure you could tell, is completely abysmal. Oh yeah, I was talking about the PAL version and the fact I was going to play that instead of the NTSC version. But yeah, I am using the EverDrive 64, but when I put up the PAL version, it was running in black and white. Which, of course, since I have an actual PAL TV, is not how that's supposed to work. But I guess since my N64 is actually an NTSC console, it just wasn't quite working. So, okay, we have some stick insects here, but where the hell did she go? Oh, there she is. We really need to do some more damage. Okay, well, that helps. Oh, okay. Yeah, the damage model in this version is incredibly basic. So, we can gonna take a look at these wrecks we got. There's some deformation, which I mean, for the N64 it's not all that bad, but we could buy the car here, but I don't know. I mean, this is a pretty good car, though. I think I'll actually try that. Ah, asteroid, yeah. It's been a while since I played Carmageddon II. And one thing I did notice is that the objective now says wreck or wreak havoc on the zombie hordes. Now originally it actually said race, wreck or wreak havoc, even though the game's manual actively discourages you from racing, because nobody likes racing in Carmageddon, because Carmageddon is not a racing game, it is the exact opposite of a racing game. The whole point is to be able to just go wherever you want and just drive like a complete moron and just crash into everything that moves. And sometimes things that do not move. But yeah, let's give this a shot then. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Yes, so if I remember this correctly, there's... Oh, good God. Well, I did make it up here, so that's at least nice. I don't think this car is really any more durable than Max's Eagle. Oh wow, the frame rate really doesn't like any of this. Oh my God, I was trying to drive straight. Oh boy, this is not good. Piece of flat. I'm trying to get the power up, and I just completely missed the power up, so that's... Oh dear. Okay. At least in this version, the opponents can't pick up the power-ups. Now, they couldn't use them in the original in the first place, but they could pick them up, so you wouldn't get them, and oh my God. And then those boxes would be lost forever. They did fix that in the reboot, Carmageddon Reincarnation, or Carmageddon Max Damage, if you play the enhanced re-release a couple of years later. Yeah, in that game the opponents can actually use the power-ups. But not here. I mean, this is just completely miserable. Not gonna mince words. Like, every time I even consider touching the analog stick, the card just basically... like, it just completely flips out and just spins wherever it wants to. Alright. Mr. Porsche here, let's just... oh, Jesus. If it looks like I'm completely incompetent at this video game, I mean, that is true, I am completely incompetent in this version of this video game. But, I have played through Carmageddon II quite a few times over the years. I know how to play these games. But, this is not a good way to play this game. This is absolutely horrid. Absolutely tragic. Just an abomination, really. The cars just kind of bounce off each other all weird and gross. Oh, we got the Porsche here. The driver, I believe, is called air-cooled. You know, like air-cooled. Terrible puns. Another staple of the Carmageddon series. We hit him enough times and he just blows up. Yeah, you will notice that we actually have a health bar in this game, and I do believe the opponents have as well. While that was also the case, at least in terms of the opponents in the original game, the original Carmageddon II, you could destroy them instantly if you really aimed well, like crash them into a sharp object which would just like tear their car in half in an instant. But here we just deplete the meter and watch them blow up in a completely unsatisfying way. You will notice that I am really not doing a whole bunch of driving here because, well, or racing here. Well, that is of course largely because the racing sucks, or the driving sucks in general. But that's really also, like I mentioned, not the way to play Carmageddon. You can complete all the laps, hit all the checkpoints and all that, but again, the developers didn't really intend for you to do that, so it's something that you really only do if you just can't, like, kill the final opponent or they get lost, stuck inside a wall. That is known to happen from time to time, even in Carmageddon 2. Whoa, that is not what I expected at all. Well, that's great. Fantastic, I enjoyed that. He lied. We got some zombies with stupid heads, but honestly the only one with a stupid head is me for trying to play this thing. And like giving it a proper shot. Oh, whoop. That didn't work. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay. So yeah, like that, if we were trying to push the Buzzmobile driven by Buzz Lightweight, yes, that is his name. Yeah, if we did that in Carmageddon 2, the two halves of that car would have just flown every which way. I don't care about any of this. I think I could have gotten some extra credits from scrapping the opponents, but who cares? Let's just continue on with this travesty. I probably should have just gone back to the Eagle because this car is not very good. I still haven't found any upgrade tokens. Whoops, that is a corner marker. These controls are just so awful. There's like... ooh, opponent... no, wait, that's the pet repulsificator. Well, who cares about that then? The repulsificator is a giant spring that you just shoot out of your vehicle and it just throws the opponent or the pedestrian you fire it at. Also, I did just waste Vlad there in an instant, so maybe this does have like... Maybe you can kill them easily if you hit them hard enough. I mean, I can get out of here, can I? Just recover it. Of course, in a genius bit of design, the recovery button is on L. And you play this game, of course, with the analog stick. Actually, I should try the... Okay, no. I was gonna say that I was gonna try the D-pad and seeing if that was gonna be any better, but it didn't actually do anything, so, So, yeah. I completely forgot what I was saying there. Yeah, oh yeah, the controls. Yeah, the recovery button, which is quite important, is L. But since you play this with the analog stick, you have to actually take your hand off the middle prong of the N64 controller to actually be able to hit the L button. So that is a fantastic bit of design from everyone involved. Great job, lads. Top marks. Just piss off already. I do wish I had an opponent repulsificator, because the giant spring is quite amusing, at least in a version of this game that actually has functional physics. So, not this version. Okay, there is some stuff there on the... Camera, please. Work with me. Thank you. There's some pretty useful power-ups over here if we actually follow the course and go to the, we should be able to get there, though. Huh, maybe we can't. I only see a bunch of water here. Yeah, there's like a bank over there, and there's or like a vault. There's a whole bunch of stuff that you can get. But, apparently you just... Or maybe I just didn't find the right way there. That's also a possibility. Me being an idiot is always a possibility when it comes to playing video games. I'm going the exactly wrong way here. Come on. Turn around. Okay, there's Hercule again, so let's just miss him completely. Because the control is terrible. And not that he's doing all that much better, he's just kinda crashing into the wall like a complete plonker. The sound effects do seem to be from the PC version, not that I really hear them, because my mic does tend to pick up everything, so that's not ideal, so I just kinda had to turn the sound down. Okay, let's just see if we can actually get to that little area with the... Oh, goddamn hell. I'm getting stuck on all kinds of crap. Can we get... No, okay. I think the map design in this version is a lot more restrictive than it was on the PC. Like, a lot more walls blocking you from where you want to go. I guess to encourage you to follow the actual course, which you should never do in Carmageddon. Okay, just let me kill you so I can get on with this. Come on. Carmageddon was designed to be this really kinetic demolition derby game. And yeah, that's just not really working, is it? Because one of the designers, the co-creators, Patrick Buckland, he actually did this banger racing stuff in the UK, demolition derbies and all that, or demolition derbies, it should be pronounced in the UK. And they wanted to make a sim, but then they just gave it this violent coding. Initially with, I think they initially had a Mad Max license that they were going for, but that fell through, so they then got the Death Race license, which also fell through. Just scrap this and see if there's... Okay, yeah, we did get some money out of that, so that's nice. And yeah, in Carmageddon, the real Carmageddon, you can actually feel that they did try to actually make a driving game, like a proper driving game first, a proper demolition derby game first. And then the pedestrians and all the crazy power-ups and all that stuff, that was just the icing on the cake, if you will. Oh, good lord. Yeah, here is a thing that AVGN didn't even bring up, because I don't think he even bothered completing the first 3 races. Every 3 races we have a mission. This was something that they introduced in Carmageddon II on the PC. Everyone hated these because the balancing, the difficulty was just all over the place. And by all over the place, I mean completely shit, because these were barely play tested. They were a late addition to the game, and they tested them so that, yeah, the devs could get through them just fine. So, okay, that's fine, ship it. And then, of course, nobody else could do them. So one of the co-creators, Neil Barnden, did end up apologizing for that later. So that's nice. Nice of him, at least. But yeah, this is an actual race now that we have to complete. Ah, shit, I should have probably used the eagle or the hawk for this, but let's see if we can do it. Oh wow, we got some riding as well. Oh, good god. Oh my god. I hate everything. Well, it's nice to get an insight to Max's thoughts, I guess. This race is not particularly hard on the PC, but let's see if we can actually do it with these controls, and the answer to that seems to be a resounding fuck no. I mean, that hasn't really cost us all that much. We can still kinda get it down the slope. Oh my god, down the slope. And where's the actual? Okay. Yeah, on PC there's actually a line that points you towards the next objective or next checkpoint. Perfect. What a great landing. What do you mean? Oh my god. Okay, well that was bad. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, I seem to have missed the checkpoint again. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's the checkpoint I missed earlier. Because I just kind of flew wildly out of control. That tends to happen in this particular video game. Oh shit. Definitely want to recover after that. I don't think that cost us too much, but I guess we'll see. Let's see, we have 3 laps, so we... Okay, yeah, we should have this. At least if I don't fuck up too much more. Now, one thing I haven't really talked about, since I can barely hear the music at this point, is that, well, this game just doesn't exactly have the kind of soundscape that was in the original Carmageddon games on the PC. The first game had a soundtrack by Fear Factory, a bunch of instrumentals from their Demanufacture album, including the classic Zero Signal, which was kind of the theme of Carmageddon 1. They even brought back in Carmageddon Reincarnation. Oh, well, that didn't really work out. And in Carmageddon 2, they had a bunch of songs from Iron Maiden. That was actually my introduction to Iron Maiden. And of course, Iron Maiden is now my favorite band, has been for the last 20 years, so thanks, Carmageddon II. My life would have been quite different without you. Anyway, we are on the final lap of the race. here we can kinda just take it fairly easily. We are not in any real hurry in terms of the timer. But yeah, of course we still do have to deal with these absolutely god-awful fucking controls and physics. But we did get a cunning stunt bonus, so that's fine. These last corners here to deal with, and then just ram into the corner marker as you do. And that wasn't too bad. It took a couple of attempts, but we managed it just fine. Let's really give the Hawk a shot for the next. Wait, can I not? Cannot change cars between races? Is that what's happening? Oh my fucking god. Okay, never mind. Maybe there is a way to do it, but I don't know. So next off we will be heading to Beaver Woods in the event called Twin Shrieks. See what you did there? There is a Twin Peaks reference in this map in the PC version, but let's see if that actually made it into this version, because somehow I get the feeling it did not. Oh, let me try something out here real quick. Okay, yeah, we do get the... If you double tap the wheel spin button, which is C down, you can jump the start. It's not super useful, but it's just a fun thing you can do. There's a train here as well on the PC, and I don't know if that's here on N64 either, and the answer to that is probably not. Let's see, where was this Easter egg supposed to be? You were supposed to like jump into the wall in this area. Let's just take a look at the I think if you jump through this wall here. Oh, it is here. Okay, that's cool. I did not expect it to actually be here, but never mind. We do have some extra armor here, as well as a fuck ton of pickups. Oh, mad zombies. Okay, well that's unfortunate. I might as well use the Electro Bastard Ray. Of course, we also hit some type of... I think we got the greased tires pickup again, and that means we are completely uncontrollable. But we got the Zombie Annihilator, which I do believe is actually the exact same weapon in... Oh, actually, I think they swapped the names of those, because on PC... Oh, goddammit. Yeah, on PC, the Pet Annihilator is like the version you use by pressing the power up button. It is the user activated version of the Electro Bastard Ray. But in this they swapped the names, so what used to be the Electro Bastard Ray is now the Annihilator, and vice versa, so that's good. Great attention to detail, lads. Let's just smash one of these idiots. Oh, we're actually getting a pretty decent amount of time by crashing into these guys now, so I'm not sure. Well, not that time. That just seems to be completely random at this point. Come on. Couple more hits should do it. Yeah, I think if we do a head-on... Okay, that worked out quite nicely, actually. Yeah, I think you get more time, extra time, if you get the head-on bonus. Fuck's sake. If we get anything interesting. We get the mine-dropping ability, which used to be called the mine-shitting ability, but they kinda had to change that as well. And hold on just a second, can we get over there in this version? Yes, I think we can. Okay. There should be an upgrade in one of these barns. And on top of... Oh, there. Okay. Just barely made it. There should be an engine upgrade right here. I don't think I got it though. No, I didn't. Because, well, probably because there wasn't one. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Let's see if there's anything in this barn. The power-up we currently have, the Acme Damage Magnifier. It just boosts your damage output. Ooh, solid granite car. Okay, that's actually pretty good. And we also get the opponent repulsificator. So let's... Oh, that's still the wrong button. One of these days I will learn. I actually think there's an engine upgrade on top of that one building over there, but okay. I am also noticing that this map does have a lot more vehicles. Oh, vehicles, I mean pedestrians, of course. Pedestrians, yes, I know words. Oh, there's Vlad. Let's see what happens if we shoot him with the repulsificator. That did absolutely fuck all. What the hell, Carmageddon 64? Okay, that's more like it. Usually when you use this thing, it just launches the opponent into the nearest building or the nearest cliff face or whatever you have there. But here they kinda, well, it doesn't do a whole lot of damage. And doesn't have much strength either, so yeah. Now the repulsificator really doesn't do any damage in the first place in the original. Oh good, I think we just launch him to the train tracks and into the tunnel, so that's good. Let's see if we can find the other opponent. I think we had Diana here in the Hawk. Let's just swap to the old mine-shooting ability and see if we can use that to our advantage. Oh, yeah, it wasn't actually Diana, it was Cutter here in the Countach. Or the Count Slash, as it's called in... Actually, no, that's not the Count Slash, that was the other car he had, the one heading Carmageddon II, so it was like the Lamborghini, I think it was called. Okay, we should have lost Vlad, ever so slightly. Not too sure what the green marker there is on the minimap. Whoop. I can probably fit through there at some point in the near future. Okay, where did Vlad go? Did he just go down the... Oh, bloody hell, he went down the... Right. Okay, carry on. Should try to find an underwater ability. Why does the camera get zoomed in so goddamn close? Oh, okay, well there's Vlad. Let's just take him out so we get out of here. Come on, come on. Can I not use... Like, I'm pressing the power-up button, it does absolutely nothing. Okay, so apparently... Hold on. Yeah, there it is, it does work. Apparently, you cannot activate power-ups underwater in Carmageddon 64. I'm not sure why that would be. But it is what it is, I guess. Okay, I think Vlad might have escaped his watery prison, so let's see. Let's see if we can actually take him out and finish this now. Come on, Vlad. Please don't make this any harder than it has to be. I mean, this is already harder than it has to be because the controls are absolutely terrible. Like we just saw there. Oh, I see they actually increased the prices for recovering, so it is now 1,500 instead of 1,000 credits, so that's quite helpful. Thanks, guys. At least we got a free Reaper's token, so we can use that. And then we just bumble our way down the hill like a moron. So this was always kind of annoying in Carmageddon, trying to find the last opponent when they just kind of get themselves stuck on whatever bit of geometry they could find. As I am doing right here. Vlad, you down here? Vlad? Goddammit, Vlad. Please work with me here. Just this once. No, I was not going into the water. That's not what I was supposed to do. Well, I guess Vlad went in the water, so we might as well follow him. Yeah, this kind of stuff was pretty annoying even in the original game. It was just... You couldn't really handle the car underwater, and you could get the power-ups, but... Power-up to let you handle the car better underwater, but it was still pretty rough. Oh, we can just... Oh, we can both just drive out of the water and just scale this basically vertical wall, so that's great. I love it. I'm stuck. I think we got some movement. I'm just gonna recover, I think. At this point, I'm almost thinking of just doing the laps and then just crashing into the wreck here like a moron. Where is the actual checkpoint? That's not the right one. The one we hit earlier. Actually, I think Vlad has freed himself once again, so... Oh, here comes. Hello there, Vlad. Yeah, Vlad's car is kind of annoying because it's just this really oddly shaped little thing. Oh, okay, well, it's also quite weak, as we just demonstrated, so I kind of won that by complete accident, so that is a perfect way to finish a race in Carmageddon 64. Okay, and I think we just have one more race in Beaver City and another in the quarry, and I'm not gonna go do those races because we already saw those levels, and I'm actually surprised they managed to keep in the Get Your Rocks Off mission title or the race title when they censored things including Bastard and Hell. But yeah, this has been Carmageddon 64, and I definitely do not recommend anyone to play this. If you want to play Carmageddon, there's better options. Like, I keep saying this, but this is basically what you get when you bury a copy of Carmageddon II for the PC in the haunted burial ground from Pet Sematary. It comes back all wrong, horrible and twisted. You can kinda recognize some parts of it, but it's just not what you know, not what it's supposed to be, and it probably wants to kill you horribly.